Yeah, all right. Well, let's move along here. It's our final story of the day. That's right. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. It's so. The rumors are true.
God help us all.
In 7th grade, if I known that I could have said the word they and got in the girls' bathroom, I would have done it.
Oh, what a weirdo.
Weirdo. So weird.
Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel.
Wow.
He's not running. He's considering a run for president. Let's get that right. Of the United States of America. Greg Hines and Craig's Magazine got the scoop, which reminds me, 1 second, Ben, I need to send this email. I got to finish it here to Greg Hines. Before I forget, I wanted to reach out first, apologize for what you said on the show last time, and then maybe get an invite. Since he got that scoop, it'd probably be good to have on here. So just let me know.
Yeah, okay.
Love to have you on. Dennis, sorry about Ben. Okay, boom. All right, email sent. Now, let me continue this story here, all right? Yeah, so Cranes, they had the story on Cranes. Cranes dropped the story with Rahm Emanuel, but yeah, you know, if you're, well, broke like me, you didn't read it on Cranes.
No, they got the paywall.
Almost dropped an F-bomb. I get so mad. You get the paywall every time.
Cranes, you guys are unreal. We're in business to make money, Ben. Not like you hippie.
But never fear. Fox 32 Chicago is here.
God bless you. Fox 32.
Fox 32 piece reads, Rahm Emanuel, in his most public comments to date about 2028, is confirming that he's considering a run for the next Democratic presidential nomination. The former Chicago mayor, White House chief of staff in former Barack Obama's administration, and former congressman from Illinois said this week in an, I never really thought about him as a congressman. I kind of forget about that.
Yeah, well, my congressman, among others.
He said this week in an interview with Crane Chicago Business that, quote, I'm looking at that Democratic field. And most importantly, what I have to contribute. I've been there. Emanuel added in the interview Thursday. I have something I think I can offer. But I haven't made that decision.
Is that your Rahm imitation?
I'm thinking about the
so let me just say, I was a little disappointed that I didn't get the exclusive. Yeah, I'm sitting right here. You could have called me. You know, Greg got it. You always like Greg more than you like me. I wonder why. Wonder why you like Greg.
Okay, I just sent the email. So, you know, just please take it easy on Hines. All right.
All right.
It'd be a great interview. So please.
By the way, did I ever tell you about how I used to play poker with Greg Hines about
Please
1980?
Please don't.
Just wait, is 2 2s higher than 3 3s? Okay, Greg, kind of a rookie on poker. So what can I say about this, ladies and gentlemen? As soon as I saw the headline in Cranes, and yes, I too am blocked by the paywall, I sent it to D. I'm like, this is unbelievable. This guy actually thinks he can win a Democrat. I think Rahm Emanuel has a greater chance of winning the Republican nomination for president than he has of winning the Democratic nomination. I do believe that, D. So the Rahm Emanuel, David Axelrod, Barack Obama theory, and to a certain degree, my old friend Pete Cunningham. Pete, shout out to you. It's a good invitation of politics is that essentially lefties like me, people of my political persuasion, will just go along with whoever the Democrats nominate, and that the margin of victory will come down to people who are, to a certain degree, uncomfortable with the Democratic values. And so to win them over, you must move to the right. So that's the traditional Rahm Emanuel point of view, the David Axelrod point of view, the Barack Obama point of view. Hillary Clinton, I think, to a certain degree, bought into that. And your favorite president, Billy Clinton, did as well. He probably invented it. And my point is, you gotta, yes. So if that's your point of view, you have to have the base. And guess what? The base hates Rahm Emanuel. I don't know how else to put it. Mayor 1%. Do you remember that?
Democrats fall in love. Republicans fall in line.
And by the way, how many people have said that word? You know what I think? It's like, wow, he's so brilliant. Dude, everybody says that one. Come up with something new. All right. Be Alvin Tillery. Come up with something new, a new twist, a new take, a new thought. Be Meredith Shiner. Come up with something new. Be David Ferris. Come up with a new analysis. So, D, I just don't know why he's even thinking about running for president, because I don't, as a Democrat, I cannot see him getting the Democratic nomination. And you can't be elected president until you have the nomination of one of the two main parties. So maybe Rahm's going to switch to the Republicans. Maybe I think he'd have a better chance of being the Republican nominee than being the Democratic nominee.
Yeah, if you're out there and you're like, boy, I just want someone who makes me feel like I'm an idiot. Rahm's your guy. He will definitely make you feel like that.
I'm smart, you're not. Hey, worked in Chicago. Well, here we are back again. I'm a Chicagoan. I read it in Cranes. It must be true. Tribune. Sorry, D. That was really uncalled for. I apologize.
That's fine. Wait, hold on. I got an email. Let me look at G. Hines at Crane.
There you go. There goes that interview.
Get off the interview from Cranes.
Damn. Happens again and again and again.
Damn. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. It's not like that story was Rahm Emanuel says he's running for president. So he's just dangling the carrot, just like J.B. Pritzker, leading us along a little bit, right?
Thinking about it, D. Thinking about it, which is different than not thinking about it. So,
Yeah. Well, in Rahm's case, he's thinking about it. He's waiting to see what JB does, really.
Yeah, wow. Rahm versus I can't see him running against JB. I can't see him running. Rahm Emanuel has never taken on a tough political challenge in his career. He's never run against anybody that had more money than him, or a higher name recognition, or as much money, or as much of a name recognition.
Yeah. As soon as JB announces, "Oh boy, my leg really hurts," I don't know.
I've decided I want to go back to bike riding around the state of Michigan. Remember that day? Remember he went, was it Michigan or Wisconsin? I can't remember which one.
He went all around Lake Michigan.
Yeah, both states. I apologize, Rahm. The whole thing, he ran around and he asked people what they thought about healthcare, and no one cared. I don't care if I get healthcare. Remember that day?
Yeah.
People don't care about healthcare.
Always. Yeah. So you're not gonna vote for Rahm in the primary?
No. I think it's a safe assumption.
Oh man. That's gonna be our next Ben Joravsky Show sports bet.
Wait, hold on. Here we go. AOC. 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 Sorry, I don't know who's chanting that. Get out of my room. Some lefty ran in and started doing that, D. It was not me.
All right, everybody. But that is your what a week for this week. Remember, you can download previous Ben Joravsky shows wherever you download podcasts, but also thebenjoravskyshow.com. Let me tell you about this website, all right? Yeah, you can get Ben Joravsky shows there. Yeah, it's awesome. That's great. But Ben Joravsky's columns, if you're just hankering for a Ben Joravsky column, like, where the hell did this guy go? I'm going thumbing through the reader. I don't know
there anymore.
I don't know any of these bands. Where's Ben Joravsky's column? Well, it's at thebenjoravskyshow.com. Ben, what's your latest column all about?
Stephen Miller. You got to read it, ladies and gentlemen. Take the deep dive on Stevie Miller, not the rock star. Stephen Miller, the chief advisor to Donnie Trump. Got to read it. Got to read it. Stephen Miller and Terry Moran. Got to read it. Okay. Got to read it. And I do a shout out to Luther Allison, which is kind of off the beaten trail. Great jazz player. Love Luther Allison. Not the guitar player. I know a lot of you Gen Xers are like, wait a minute, Ben, there was a guitar player. Yes, there was. There was also a rock star named Stephen Miller. Some people can have the same name. Whoa, brain blown, Gen Xers. Luther Allison. Luther S. Allison. Check him out on the internet if you like jazz, ladies and gentlemen. He's only 29 years old, and man, can this guy play. Great piano player.
Check out the latest column, thebenjoravskyshow.com. JORAV as in victory, SKY. Also, Benny's Book Club. What's the latest?
Oh my goodness, man. Let me tell you, Benny's Book Club are perfect boys. I can't say enough about this book. It's just a lovely book, great book. And how do I boil it down, D? It's like a group, I guess they're Z's. And they get in trouble, and they have to like figure out how to play the game to avoid getting kicked out of school. And then their parents get involved. in it, and the parents start plotting against each other. It really exposes, I think, just like all the twisted nature of people in our day and age. So yeah, man, I keep reading. I have an addiction to books, ladies and gentlemen. I can't help myself. I'm up until like 3:00 in the I'm sorry, I missed Our Beautiful Boys, not perfect, Samir Pandaya, and great novel, and I wrote about that. But anyway, I'm up to like 2 or 3 in the morning every night, D. I got issues. Oh, Harvey Picar. I'm really into. Did you ever get into Harvey Picar at all?
I remember the movie American Splendor that was about him.
Excellent. Giametti, excellent in that. You're one of the few people, D, that know about that movie. I've been like going around talking about Harvey Picar. I'm always 20 years late to certain parties, you know what I'm saying? And so I just got into him. But I did see that movie when it came out. And apparently, you and I are the only 2 people in America who saw that movie, because nobody, who, what? I like Giametti. Okay. So I'm really into Harvey Picar. I'm going through a lot of his graphic novels as well. And so, yeah, D, that's me up till 3 in the morning every night reading Our Beautiful Boys.
I'm glad you're reading, but get some sleep. Okay. The BenJoravskyShow.com, JORAV as in victory, SKY, and you can donate. That's right. We are now an independent program. Bye-bye, Reader and Sun Times. We're doing it on our own. That's right. The BenJoravskyShow.com. Shout out to the gentleman who gave us $50 recently and mentioned that he really likes that Dan Biss content. We didn't have any Dan Biss stories today, but we gave you a little Dan Biss content there, huh?
Yeah,
donate.
Shout out, man.
$1, $5, $10, $50. I don't know, 476. Give us a donation.
Yeah.
To the BenJoravskyShow.com. JORAV as in victory, SKY. And one last thing that I want to mention. The Ben Joravsky Show is on YouTube. You get clips there. You get shorts there. You get all kinds of stuff on this YouTube page. We're very close. We're like 3 subscribers away from hitting a modest 100. All right.
Wow, man. But that's producer Chris. Can we give some love to producer Chris?
Absolutely. Shout out to Chris. Find the Ben Joravsky Show on YouTube. Become a subscriber. Let's see how many subscribers we can get by next week. All the support helps. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. And thank you, producer Chris and producer Nate. We have this huge empire of great producers, and your generous contributions help pay for them.
Wait, Ben, we got to fly back to Chicago. We've been in Paris the whole time.
I forgot about that.
Oh, sorry if you're late for anything.
Oh, that was a great landing. Anyway, that's all our show for today. I want to thank Dr. D. He does an outstanding job, and I know every single one of you agrees with me when they say, hey, Dr. D, give yourself a raise, take it out of petty cash. Peace and love, everybody.